Fight, dude. Ooh. By the way, thank you to so much everyone in chat. We have a golden Kappa train. What this means is that if you sub now, or you gift subs, or you cheer more than 500,
Suja, right?
you get a golden
Where
Kappa
we'll find the
emote for the next
Allhearken.
24 hours that you get to then flaunt in everyone's dumb face. Yeah. Does it mean anything? No, not at all. But if for some reason you want one, you can, and you have a Prime sub or something, you can get one if you'd like. So, yeah, thanks to all that have. I noticed we had a bunch of bombs go off. Thank you to Ebel Gnome, Sephiroth4, thank you Mithrin Deerwho, thank you earlier to Kindred the Chaotic Wolf, and yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks for all the sub bombs today, guys. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. How far am I in the story? I don't really know. I don't, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, and I also realized I need to be careful about how I say this. The main story of this game, the cutscenes and the progression moving through the world, are fine.
It's so strange here.
They're
I hardly
fine.
know we passed through all that cold.
The issue I have with this game
The weather here is
those,
milder
like,
for some reason.
what's the best way to call
If you
them?
told me this place was protected by some secret
The main
aegis,
story
I'd believe it.
cutscenes, maybe? The main story dialogue and cutscenes have been atrocious. But the main story, main story cutscene dialogue, not cutscenes. The cutscenes have been awesome. But whenever the cutscenes that are there where it's just them talking, those have sucked.
Look over there. That's where we came from.
So the cutscenes that have exposition have been pretty bad. But the
Are you
cutscenes that are like
ones?
Monster Hunter, you're fine. What the hell am I looking at? What is going on here? What is this thing? It's Poogie! Poogie. Pet. Poogie is not pleased. Yeah, like the main story boss fights and the cutscenes for the boss fights and stuff, those have been great. Those have been classic Monster Hunter. Everything's been awesome. But they just seem to be like shoehorn. You are a giant. They seem to be shoehorning like all this other stuff in that just doesn't belong here. Might you be the hunter? I am. I know that the Allhearken spoke of birds bound our way. Please forgive my poor manners. I'm responsible for Suja's defense. You carry a relic on your back, but I pray your heart is one unclouded.
Are we done here then?
Who is doing the harvesting up top?
The Allhearken said
I feel
she
quite
would.
thirsty.
Okay. Who are you?
Phew.
Okay, so we're not talking to the villagers at all. We're just listening to them. I have been awaiting you. You are the hunter. The Allhearken has informed me of your coming. Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Somebody in chat just, when I said shoehorning things that don't belong, that was not by any means a commentary on the modern state of gaming. That's not what I meant. What I meant is that this game does a few things really, really, really well. The gameplay is awesome. The monsters are fun. The farming is there. The progression is there. This game does all that super well. And that's the best part of it. And it's great. But in this version of Monster Hunter, like in the first 2 hours, for instance, there's like a solid, probably hour and 15 minutes of cutscenes. And like, and they're just like, they're not showing off the monsters. They're not showing off the world. They're trying to add this like emotional angle to the people in the game, but they're really not good at that. Like they're terrible at it. And there's like real weird pauses in the cutscenes, and the dialogue is
Allhearken
suspect,
must be
and
here
it's just
somewhere.
like,
Excuse me.
I don't know. It just doesn't fit.
My name is
This doesn't
Alma.
fit.
I was wondering if you could help us.
Welcome.
But the rest of the game's
I
great.
have been
Yeah.
expecting you.
Is this your opinion? Yes, that's my opinion. Yes.
Are you the Allhearken?
I'm not speaking
The
with.
keepers have
I know.
been known to call me that, yes.
It's an honor to meet you. We've come to...
I know, child. I have already heard.
Is that Ellen
So
DeGeneres?
we meet
No,
at
she got canceled or
last.
something. Yeah.
If I may.
Girl, you only got 4 fingers.
My word. How tired you must be. We will fight.
Wait. Please, tell me. I'm one of the keepers. My name is Nata. There's a guardian that attacked our village. The one called Arkveld.
And you desire to know why it did this?
Yes. Why did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
Do you know why the Guardians came into existence?
Because the keepers created them?
Come with me.
Oh. That's you, Dandy, right there in the bottom right. That's you, Dandy King.
This was your capital, Wyveria.
In a time long before our reckoning, the people of Wyveria created the Dragon Torch, a source of limitless energy. They channeled this energy along the wormways, wielding its power.
It's gonna be
in
like a
every
fusion
corner
reactor
of
or
the
something.
land. At times, it was lightning to dispel monsters, or a heavy downpour to cleanse poisons discarded upon the land. It was fire to forge precious materials. And it negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky. Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians. A host of servile creatures to do their bidding.
Nanomachine, son!
Wyveria's supremacy
Yeah.
was beyond question.
If that's the case...
By the way, thanks for that
how
Kappa
did
train.
such a
Enjoy your
glorious
Kappas.
city come to ruin?
They invited calamity upon themselves.
Of course they did.
After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
But Arkveld woke up. What is Arkveld? What should the keepers do?
Girl, he wasn't done
Please.
answering your first question.
My uncle said that you would have the answers.
She was literally mid-answer your first question.
Where that creature's transformation will end, even I cannot say. That must disappoint you. I am sorry. But even I cannot give you the perfect explanation you seek. You and I are the same. We live amongst a collection of brief moments. The world is changed by their influence. When all of these uncountable moments have passed, where will Arkveld be? Where will you? My role is to watch and listen.
That means nothing.
You feel responsible for this Guardian?
Yes, I'm a keeper. No, that's not why. I want to know what will happen to Arkveld. If my friends are with me, we can learn and help.
If that is your choice, then go forth, child. Stand witness to how its existence unfolds. So much beauty. Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
that takes care of the base camp.
We should talk with the people here while we have the chance.
I'm glad you all made it here safely.
Well, thank you for making space for us. It was very kind of you.
If you don't mind me asking, what's that building over there for?
What, that? Oh, 'tis nothing special. We use it for melding. If it is of interest to you, we could find someone to tell you about it.
Oh, melding pot? Oh, I thought, for a second I thought it was melting pot. I thought it was gonna be more cooking. Okay, you know what I've just realized, chat? I've just realized that I'm doing the same thing in this game that I did in Avowed, and I'm gonna fix that right now. We're gonna do a super quick highlight on what I think of the main story of this game, and then I'm just gonna stop talking about it. Let's do that, and we're just gonna focus and enjoy the game. I should have done this at the beginning, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. Cohh here, and if you're watching this highlight, you're probably wondering what I'm thinking about the Monster Hunter Wilds main story. So, I've been talking about it a lot throughout the course of the game. In fact, so much that I decided to make a highlight so I can just focus on the parts of the game, which I love, and that's the gameplay. But what do I think about the story? So here's what I think. So Monster Hunter games have never really been about the story. You know, I'm not a huge Monster Hunter person, but you know, I enjoyed walking through the main stories enough to be like, you know, whatever, it's fine. However, in this Monster Hunter Wilds, I feel like not only have they taken another step just down the road of vacuous main story, but they did something different in Monster Hunter Wilds. And what they did was they made it so, like, they lock you into these cutscenes where the characters don't have much to say, but they talk a lot. There's a weird pause between the lines that they do. And it's just, it's incredible to me how much this game can say without saying anything at all. And what the thing that I've really come to realize with Monster Hunter Wilds is that there are okay characters, there are okay settings, there are some really interesting events and even some cool areas, but there is zero actual character development. There is no getting to know these characters. There is no, like, everything that these characters say is just like either completely vacuous and means nothing, or related to like something you need to do in the game world. And anytime they kind of stray from that path, it just becomes so tropey and uninteresting. They're always going to do some kind of noble hero thing or yay, we're a team thing. And it's just, here's the thing. That's okay. That's fine. You don't need some epic story in a Monster Hunter game. That's okay. The problem I have with this game is how they seem to focus on it. They seem to really like shine a spotlight on it. Like they have like an hour's worth of cutscenes at the beginning of the game. And it's just like, you're front loading the game with, all honesty, in my opinion, the worst parts of the game. Like the game rocks. The gameplay's great. I'm loving the new mechanics. I'm loving the monsters. The farming's great. The environments are cool. It's classic Monster Hunter. But for some reason, like this really just not interesting at all story is getting a lot of focus. And honestly, it's kind of reducing my enjoyment of the gameplay. Because whenever I get to the cutscenes and stuff, I don't want to skip them because I kind of need to know at least what's going on. But it's gotten to the point where whenever I do a cutscene, it's just like, God, can these guys just like get to the stuff I need to know so I can get back to the gameplay? And I hate feeling like that. I'm someone who loves stories. I love good characters. I love getting lost in interesting worlds. But this game's never been good at that. Monster Hunter's never been good at that. So for them to focus on it so much on this one and not improve it kind of sucks. And that's how I feel about the main story. Like if Capcom is going to take the effort and time to make one of their Monster Hunters focus on the main story, they need to take the effort and time to basically reinvent how they tell Monster Hunter stories and actually make them interesting and engaging, because they haven't been up until this point. So if you're going to put a spotlight on it, make it something fun to look at. Don't just shine a spotlight on one of the worst parts of your franchise. So Anyway, that's my biggest complaint I have. My complaint is not even that the main story is bad. It's that they kind of just make you keep doing it for so long. I just don't understand it. Now, I do want to end this video by saying one of the reasons I think this sticks out so bad is because of how much fun I'm having in the gameplay. Like, I want to get back to the gameplay so badly that whenever these scenes happen, I'm just like, oh, big monster, let's go. You know, so it's like, it's that kind of thing. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about it. I do hope that maybe Capcom, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of saying this. I do hope Capcom listens to this and maybe next time is like, you know what, maybe we should hire like a team of writers for our next story. And maybe not like the office intern. That could be good. But we'll kind of see how it goes. But anyway, that's about it. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to focus on just enjoying the rest of this game. So yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye. Okay, there we go. Awesome. And by the way, someone in chat said, make sure to add a skip. There is a skip. There is a skip. So it's a little weird, but you have to like hit a button and then look in the top right. And you can skip these. Yeah.
Please us? We'd be completely honored.
Tell the Allhearken we accept her invitation with the greatest pleasure.
Yep.
We will be gathering to
Am I going to skip this stuff? No, I don't want to skip anything because sometimes hidden in the cutscenes is important stuff you need to know about the game.
Do you mind if we take a peek inside?
So I don't want to skip anything. Is that a frog? Oh my god, I love it. Well, whatever you may be, take these materials. We use them in our melding pot. Bavarian melding transforms your unwanted decorations into appraisal items. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna melt. I can't. What? Okay, I think that's too much. Okay. What? Oh, it was adding up. Oh. That's what it was doing. Okay. I'm gonna save these for now, because I don't know if I want to break them down yet. Okay, so we're gonna get 5 of these. Meld.
I hope it suits your tastes.
Okay, cool.
Are you
Interesting.
looking for something?
All right.
Take care now.
Gemma's not here. Guess we'll come back later.
Oh. Okay. Okay, this place is pretty. I would be interested in swapping a few possessions. Nope, just kidding.
I'll see you later then.
Oh, but we got to get that healing. Got to see what we need to do to farm that. Where do I start dinner? What's up here? Genon, what am I talking about? Cohh's not caring about performance because of the 4090? Oh no, dude, just for the record, in case someone hasn't heard this, I've said this many times and I'll say it again. This game has performance issues. Check the Steam forum, or not the Steam forums, check the Steam thing. There's lots and lots of information in there. about the performance issues that are going on. We've talked about it extensively, and I'll keep mentioning it. But yeah, there's big performance issues on mid and small range machines in this game.
Welcome. This way. Please have a seat.
Yep.
We've been waiting.
What weapon
for
amazing?
you.
Switch axe. Yep. Should I get this on PS5 or PC? I can't answer that for you. Depends on your PC, and I don't know performance on PS5. Yep. Damn, what's up, girl? Looking good without the armor on.
Enjoy. Thank you.
There we are.
Oh, oh my God.
Let us eat.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my God, look at it. Nice.
Thank you for the meal.
It was really delicious.
That warms my heart to hear. Shall we converse before you go?
We're like, well, we haven't said we're leaving. Do you want us to go? Damn, girl. Okay, no, we're leaving. It's cool. It's cool. What terrible? Tell me about Suja.
Suja is such a mysterious place. The weather is so calm here. It's so unlike the other regions.
Read the room. She wants
Is
you
there
out.
some
I
trick
know, right?
to it?
There's no trick at all. It's actually quite simple. Our Wyverian ancestors left the capital, discovered a land of calm, and planted their lives here. Where they took root, we continue to grow. Nothing more.
You're too humble. Even as an outsider, I can see the care and love you've poured into this village. It's beautiful here, truly.
A Wyverian can endure many more seasons than a human. Perhaps that is the trick to how much we've grown.
Wait, are Wyverians? Anyone who has those ears is a Wyverian? Because we have some of those people with the ears in our camp. Wait, now I'm confused. Do the people in our camp live a long time too? What terrible disaster? Let's keep asking. Maybe they'll tell us. What terrible disaster struck Wyveria?
There's something we want to know. It's about the calamity Wyveria brought on itself.
To be honest, I think most, if not all of us, can venture a healthy guess.
Yes, no doubt you can. Once the threat of war loomed at their gates, they created a guardian to be their savior. Unaware that it would spell their own demise.
Oh, she's got crazy feet.
Or perhaps they did know.
She got like little rat jam feet. Look at her go.
That guardian fell dormant, but remains alive to this day.
There's a guardian out there that can eradicate whole civilizations?
Am I the only one that didn't take my pants off?
Did you witness the capital's fall yourself?
This is awkward.
No, I merely hear the whisperings of history. Yet they are as clear as the sounds of yesterday.
Well, they were also whispers, so I still have to strain to hear. I'm sorry, this was an awkward analogy. I didn't mean because the volume over time, it doesn't. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Scrap the whole thing. It's fine. Where's Arkfeld gone?
I want to see what Arkfeld becomes, but we have no idea where it's gone.
In that case, Nata, let me ask you one question. What do you make of hunters?
Huh? I think they're incredible. I'd love to be more like them. Tracking monsters, working out their behavior. Oh!
Of course! If we want to learn about Arkfeld, we need to learn more about Guardians first.
And where are Guardians born?
Sounds like we need to go into the ruins and continue our investigation there.
I just realized something. When you're in one of these scenes in multiplayer, you can't pause or skip it. But you can skip the dialogue in it. That's a weird move. Huh. Okay.
We should be on our way.
Huh.
Thank you once again.
It has been a great fortune to
So you
meet
can skip this.
I'll find our...
May the...
But you can't skip
Let's
the
return
thing.
to the base camp in Silt.
Huh. Yeah, so you can kind of skip. Arlo Dennis says, I can still skip stuff in the lobby.
You think you'll just enter Wyveria and study the Guardians?
Okay.
That's right. There's still so much about them we don't understand.
Hey, Crystal Cake.
Uncle, I know the Keepers have spent 1,000 years here. But curiosity is important and powerful. I've learned that traveling with my friends.
The Allhearken said it too. Go forth and stand witness.
We'll find Arkfeld. Together.
Yes. Yes, I know you will. There are places in the capital where the Wyvern milk has crystallized, blocking the way. I'll go with you and clear it out, so you can access the capital's lower reaches.
Cool.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Nice.
Just say the word.
Cool. All right, looking good here. We got Gemma again. How do I add... How do I
Got
add in
something
the
in mind?
gems? Is that equipment? Oh, I think it's equipment. Yeah, we're gonna keep this for now, I think. The wyvern milk? Yeah, the
Got
wyvern
something in
milk
mind?
is a bit of a thing. I think I'm gonna stick to this for now. So we need to get more Guardian Rathalos stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Done already?
Ah! Here we go. Cool. Okay. Great. Dr. Nico says, didn't he just discuss how shallow the story and dialogues are? I did. Why? I'm trying not to talk about it, so what are you saying? Divine Fox says, does the story ruin the game? No, because this game has never been about the story. If you are playing Monster Hunter Wilds for a AAA amazing main story experience, you might be let down. But if you're playing Monster Hunter Wilds to hunt monsters, I think you'll be pleasantly okay, as long as the game runs okay on your system. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I have personally not been enjoying the story myself. It's been very lackluster. Yeah, and I just made a highlight on that. You should check it out. Yeah. Right, let's head out.
Right. Leave it to me.
What's the best weapon? There's not really like a best weapon. There's more of a like there's a lot of different play styles. The different weapons are very much different play
This is the way down.
Yep.
Nata. I've dissolved the wyvern milk's bonds. What's here in the pouch is enough for formations of this size.
Why don't we
Same
throw that on the
substance in
monsters?
higher purity and solidified.
Don't they eat that stuff?
Is what makes Nata's pendant. You're sure about this?
I have to. I have to see for myself.
I want some wyvern milk pocket sand.
All right. Recently, a Guardian sentry has been seen wandering the area ahead. If it finds you, there's no outrunning it. Be careful.
Right.
We're just going to ignore wyvern milk?
After
Yes.
you've followed the path a ways, take the routes up to higher ground. You'll find sanctuary.
How does one milk a wyvern? We're not talking about it.
Thank you.
You have the vision to walk a path my people never could. I wish you luck.
Is the story good enough to carry it between the monsters? I mean,
Travel
the
safely.
backbone of the story's fine. It always is in Monster Hunter games. It's more like the minute-to-minute dialogue and the characters' dialogue and stuff that's the issue.
All right.
I mean, it's a standard Monster Hunter main story. It gives you a big bad to chase after, and minor story beats as you work your way through the maps. That's pretty much all of them are.
This must be part of
It's not
the
reinventing that
landslide. Or was it the wormway?
That looks cool.
It's like a big tree. I've never seen a place like this.
We know the wormway carries the Dragon Torch's energy. So if it's converging here like this,
The Dragon Torch must be deep below us?
seems like a good theory.
I do like what they're doing in this game with the lore
These
parts
must be
of it.
those roots he told us to follow
Which
up.
are not the dialogue and story. But I definitely dig like the precursor stuff.
All right, let's get ourselves set up.
Mm-hmm.
There. Perfect. Now, everyone, we will begin our survey of the Guardians here in Wyveria's middle stratum. Our ultimate objective is to determine where in the lower stratum Arkfeld might have gone, and why.
Okay, so where do we begin?
We'll start by looking for Spore, Arkfelds, or any Guardians we can find.
Good plan. Let's get started then.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Come right back if you need anything.
Okay, everyone mount up.
Real quick, Ken on YouTube, some of the stuff you're saying is fine, but you don't need to say that stuff and be a complete asshole about it. So if you're we foster and encourage discussion in this channel, but we demand respect. Like if you're going to have a discussion, especially with somebody that doesn't have your same point of view, you got to be respectful about it. End of story. So, yeah. You had some decent points, but you were a complete penis about it. So let's not do that. Okay. Set out to investigate. Mm-hmm.